Mike Rawleigh was named Gettysburg's head swimming coach in 1985, a position that he held for 34 storied years. He shaped the program and its swimmers into confident award winners, and his legacy is one of success and love for the sport and his athletes.
The word I would use to describe Mike and his coaching style is connection. He has a 1 in a million ability to see what people need on any given day and big picture what they need long term and make the connection with them on a personal level so that all of the goals can be achieved. With Mike, it was never just, wins and losses and dropping time, and that was certainly important. But his coaching philosophy was more big picture than that. It was about recognizing us as student athletes, with student being the first and most operative word, and also as human beings that arrive at college at 18 years old and leave when we're 21, 22. And the growth that takes place during that time was always something that he was interested in fostering in any way that he and really his whole family could.
So Coach was 100% trusting of his athletes. And he just, quickly into our relationship said, hey, you're good, you're fast, keep doing what you're doing. And he led us to our own devices to the point where it instilled a tremendous amount of learning and opportunity to grow and mature. And I think those types of moments really pay off in the pressure-packed situations. You've learned to believe in yourself. You learn to trust yourself. Your coach believes and knows that you know what to do, and you take what you've done and who you are and you apply that to your race and to your performances and to your confidence.
During his tenure at Gettysburg, Mike, alongside his wife Cammie, won a total of 42 conference team titles across the Centennial and MAC, which accounts for 25% of all the championships earned in Gettysburg College's history. He led the Bullets to 20 NCAA Division III championship showings, including a men's team program best 12th place finish at Nationals in 1998 and 2015. Under Rawleigh, swimmers have achieved 118 All-American honors and 334 Centennial Conference event titles. Rawleigh is a 6-time Centennial Conference Coach of the Year award winner across the men's and women's teams, and holds records for the most wins in men's and women's swimming by any coach in Gettysburg swimming history.
What I appreciated about Mike was that I was not the best swimmer there, but he helped me with my stroke. He gave me demanding practices, and I got better. Even though I had swam in high school, I got better when I was in college because of him. I appreciated that. I appreciated that he was willing to take the time to help me to get better.
He just knew it was, the benefit was being able to compete, being able to train, having discipline, having a schedule, and frankly, winning.
He provided those opportunities, woke up early with me, headed to the weight room, got in the pool, wrote me practices, got a great team around me and made us work hard and fired us up and got us going. And he led a lot of it up to us. So he said, it's up to you. And he gave us that independence and that accountability. And that has just made the biggest impact in my life.
In 2020, Rawleigh was honored with the Richard E. Stedman Award, which recognizes a coach who has done the most to spread happiness in the sport of swimming by the CSCAA. Rawleigh not only accomplished this by creating joy for his swimmers, but by advocating for them.
He always found a way to make things fun for everyone. So even when it was just a handful of us traveling, he still made it feel exciting, and he still always had the right words to say no matter what the mood was. So
when I was in my senior year, I got very sick. I had to leave school suddenly, and Mike found out where I was, called my hospital room, and we spoke. I think my parents had already spoken to the administration at school, and they recommended that I just drop out for the semester and graduate late. It was my senior year. And I talked to Mike about that and how upset I would be to not graduate on time. And unbeknownst to me, Mike found out who my teachers were. He called every one of my teachers. He got accommodations for me from every one of my teachers. And because of him, I graduated on time.
It was always a pleasure having Mike around. And truth be told, when I would walk around campus and see him roll by on his Triumph or see it parked outside of the old Cub pool building, that would just give me such comfort knowing that he was around. And, you know, I don't think there's ever been a more impactful adult on so many people, certainly on my life. He was just a major part of it.